You don't write the name because you are not in a personal relation. I mean, you don't know the person, that kind of human being in person. So you just mentioned VC, you just mentioned registrar for your university. So that's the reason there is a question mark. And then you write the official designation or the specific role applicable. Imagine a situation where you are writing a letter to me, okay? And imagine three situations. Imagine
आवाज नहीं आ रहा है.
situations of the proper noun, the name of the company, the name of the place. Okay, if you are writing Shilchar, see how people write Shilchar. Okay, how it's put in official records. Don't assume things. And then the usage of comma. So I was talking about official designation and the specific role applicable. And I'll give you 3-4 examples to say what do I mean by specific role. Okay. Imagine a situation. I want all the students to pay attention. Okay. Imagine a situation where I'm engaging physical classroom, okay, offline classroom with you. And then there is one student who is constantly disturbing in the class. And this is happening for many days. And one day I got irritated, I got frustrated, and I tell that student that I am expelling you for 1 week. So for 1 week, you should not attend my class. So I just rusticated that student for 1 week because he created non-stop disturbance in my class. So after that, the student comes to meet me in my cabin, and I tell him or her to write an apology letter. Okay, because in that apology letter, he will probably promise that he will do it. And in case he ever does it, I'll show him the apology letter. So I'll ask him or her to write an apology letter. So if he is writing an apology letter, put it in the chat box.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the question? Ma'am, you're mute. Ma'am, you're mute. Ma'am, you're mute.
I'm sorry. Pritam, if I repeat the question, it will disturb others. Okay, so I'll repeat it later. I should not disturb people, they are typing. Yes, few more responses, please. Please read each other's responses. Please do. spent so much of time giving you background of formal letter. This is what happens at the end of the day. Okay, so I'll just scroll up. I hope that nobody else is typing. So I'll just scroll up and see. Yeah, Anjali says concerned faculty. No, Anjali, we don't write it concerned faculty. We write concerned when we actually don't know who will be reading it. Say, for example, I am writing a reference letter for you, and you can use the reference letter to any place. So I don't know who finally will be reading it, or maybe there is a huge group of people, and it's not possible to write separate letters. So I come up with a notice, and in that notice I write to the concerned employee. Say, for example, as a manager, I'm issuing a notice. It's not possible for me to issue separate notice. So I'll write concerned employee. So when you are addressing to a group of people, bulk of people whom you don't address separately, or maybe you don't know the identity of the person, so then we write concerned faculty. So for class teacher, you don't write concerned faculty. Ornavu, ma'am is in salutation, not the recipient's details. Uddesha says English professor for third sem CSE. Yes, that's the most close to the right answer. Yes, but then Uddesha, I'm not a professor, and then there is a little. There is another way to put it, but then Uddesha's answer comes very close. Govind Kumar Rajak, two respected madam. No, Govind. In the you don't write respected madam in the place of recipient's address. Respected madam comes at the salutation. Pritam says two respected madam Arijita Pradhan. No, you write Arijita Pradhan, and respected madam comes in the place of salutation. Number 5. Saurabh Das he writes only Arijita Pradhan, but then there can be many Arijita Pradhan. You have to specify the official details. Ankush is Arijita Pradhan, faculty of English, ASH department. Very good, Anku. Very good. This is exactly how you write. You write two Arijita Pradhan or faculty of English, and then ASH should come in the next line. Okay. And then Dityoti writes two respected English professor of third sem. Very close, but then respected comes to the salutation, not in the address, because it's meant for the address and the details. Respect is not functional here. Respect is functional in the place of salutation. When you are writing address, for address, we need to know the details, not the respect. So respect is redundant here, but then the other part of it is kind of close. Rakesh is to Arijita Pradhan, assistant professor of Department of English of ASH. No, Rakesh, you don't use assistant professor, because assistant professor, that's how the administration will know me, not the students. For students, I'm the teacher. For students, both assistant professor and associate professor or even professor are the same. They are just a class teacher. These categories, assistant professor, associate professors, and professor, are for administrative people. That's not how you know me. Okay, but then you, even as a student, you can use that. I'll give you another example. So let me put it. Okay, I'll write it.